Hello everybody, welcome to the show. I'm your host, David Burrows, and this is episode number 82.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Tell me you're ready.
Hello everybody, once again, and as always, thank you for taking the time to stop on by right here on the show. And I will ask, as I always do, please take the time to subscribe and share this video with 5 new friends so we can keep getting bigger and better for all of you out there. Well, other than Mother Nature not cooperating, it's been a great week so far, but we do need Mother Nature to smarten up and realize that summertime is supposed to be here. So, Mother Nature, where's the warm weather? All right, well, something a little different this week that we don't normally do, but we're going to start doing more often. We want to talk to you about live theater here in Sarnia. Specifically, this week we're talking about Theatre Sarnia down at the Imperial Theatre presenting Arsenic and Old Lace. And we told you last week that we would have a special guest here on the show, Jay Peckham, who is the director of Arsenic and Old Lace, which is continuing on through this week and weekend. Tickets only $25. You can go online to imperialtheatre.net to get your tickets. We're going to be down there visiting one of these nights for Arsenic and Old Lace. But we had the privilege of being on the set down at the Imperial Theatre and talking to our new friend, Jay Peckham, the director, and we're going to take you down there right now. Here's Jay Peckham, director of Arsenic and Old Lace, down at the Imperial Theatre. Well, as promised, here we are this week down at the Imperial Theatre. On last week's show, I mentioned Arsenic and Old Lace, and we were going to have the privilege of talking to the director, Jay Peckham, and here he is. How you doing today, Jay?
I'm doing great, Dave.
Thanks for taking the time to be. What a lovely set you've got here. A lot of hard work gone on to this set.
But, absolutely. My set design was Bill Allingham, and he's in his 70s. Wonderful guy. He's actually done most of the sets that we have.
Right.
And then I brought new for him this year was my guy Mark Kay. He's got his own construction general contracting company in town, and
right.
What a guy. He actually handmade all this trim by himself. Wow. Yeah. So
thanks to them for sure.
Oh my goodness!
Behind the scenes thanks.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Now let's talk about Arsenic and Old Lace. I mean, classic, of course, for sure. 1941. It was
absolutely.
A big hit. What made you choose Arsenic and Old Lace?
Well, it's a good thing you asked. I mean, I've had a personal connection with Arsenic and Old Lace for a very long time. As a kid growing up, my mother was involved in theater. My stepfather was involved in theater. I've been doing it since I was 8, and my mom's actually been in Arsenic and Old Lace twice.
Okay.
The first time and there's only 3 female roles.
So is she an advisor?
Well, no. My mom lives in Hamilton right now, unfortunately, and she's off on an Alaskan cruise.
Oh, there you
go. She starred the first time as Elaine, the young girl in this, the love interest, and then she came back many years later and played one of the aunties. So, I mean, I've been privileged to see Arsenic and Old Lace live on numerous occasions.
Right. And you've kept it, we talked a little off camera, you've kept it classic. You haven't changed characters' names to modernize it to what's going on in our world today.
Yeah, and I think, at some point you have to make a decision. You sort of upgrade and modernize it and do all those kinds of things, but I'm not sure that necessarily pays the proper tribute to the validity of this script.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Certainly.
It's a good, strong script. The plot is terrific. The plot turns are great. And I mean, I get the whole changing stuff and sampling and musically speaking, there's all that borrowing from the past, but sometimes you just got to go and do the classic as the classic. There's an awful lot of opportunity already, even within the script, to just make it your own and to find those moments that are the humorous for you and stuff that you can sort of sell to your audience.
I mean, the writing's already very strong and the script's put together well. Again, it's a classic, so you can add some things to that.
Very much so.
Basically, you stayed true to the script.
Yeah, I mean,
certainly. Well, let's talk about the actors in this particular play, because I know, observing theater here in Sarnia myself, I've seen a lot of familiar faces in a lot of regular plays, but this is a little bit different going on here.
Well, I mean, for me as a director and my involvement with Theatre Sarnia right now, there's a couple of things you're going to notice, right? One is that, I mean, our audience is aging. And the people involved are aging as well. And, you know, to keep it vibrant and keep it moving, you really need to keep adding to the to the pool every now and again. So it's always been one of my focuses, is to try and add new people and fresh faces and stuff, like trying to attract people into this, because I love this so much. You know, and we've done that. You know, I've got, you know, half a dozen new people in roles backstage. My stage manager is only the second show she's stage managed, and both of them were with me. You know, I've got some new stage management backstage. We've got some young people doing props and wardrobe, and you know, I balance that with just the right amount of experienced backstage, and then in terms of the cast, you know, I have a number of them that this is actually their first time on stage.
And I think, you know, I think it's really awesome that you've done that, because I think there's probably a lot of people out there in the city of Sarnia anyway that are going, geez, I might like to try that, but maybe they're a little shy, and you're opening the doors and welcoming people to say, come on out, and
they should do it, you know, because truthfully, Dave, theater is therapy for me. You know what I mean? I got enough drama in my regular life. This is where I come to enjoy myself and laugh and have some fun, and it pushes me beyond my limits, and I like doing, you know, having that moment, those moments with the new actors, and you know, more people really should come out for this stuff, because it's just so much fun, and it is therapy. It really is. Right.
And you've kept the price of the ticket. I mean, I know a lot of time we talk about theater and concerts and going to the movies, and you know, $25 you've kept it at, but and that's just down here at the Imperial Theatre. Where can I get tickets? Yeah,
you can get tickets here at the box office. You can call the box office. You can come into the box office down here on Christina Street. We also do our tickets online at www.imperialtheatre.net.
Anything you want to add before we wrap up here?
You know what? I want people to come down and see the show, because Arsenic Old Lace is a classic story. It's a dark comedy. I love the twisted part of this, and you know, it is really, live theater is something that you got to see live. That's there's some magic in there that's way different than going to the movies. So we just like people to come down.
Awesome. Jay, thank you so much for your time here, and all the best. And we're going to get down here to see some of the Arsenic and Old Lace herself. We've been invited down, and we'll be doing some follow-up here on the show. But remember, you can get those tickets at imperialtheatre.net, and I think we're going to have a couple to give away here on the show as well. Absolutely. And on K106.3 FM as well. So once again, Jay Peckham, thanks so much for your time.
Cheers.
Arsenic and Old Lace going to continue on throughout this weekend, and we're hoping you're going to get down here and enjoy some great dark comedy once again. Let's go back to the studio. All right, once again, there's our new friend, Jay Peckham, the director of Arsenic and Old Lace, continuing on through this week and weekend. Tickets only $25. Very, very reasonable. It's an incredible production. I got to tell you, we took a walk around the set and had a lot of fun talking off camera as well. And we're looking forward to getting down there this week to see that as well. Now, we've got a pair of tickets we want to give away. If you'd like to win a pair of tickets to see Arsenic and Old Lace this week, here's what you got to do. Send me an email to the show at davidburrows.ws and tell me who the main character from the original film in 1941 that we mentioned in this interview was. Okay? Send me that email, and I've got a pair of tickets courtesy from Jay Peckham and Arsenic and Old Lace down at the Imperial Theatre, happening all through this week. To get all the information, go down to imperialtheatre.net, and you can buy your tickets online and find out more. Jay Peckham, once again, congratulations, and we're looking forward to seeing the production this week. All right, well, continuing on, always liking to get out with the camera into the community and see what's happening out there as well. And not just about the music and the festivals, but there's always lots of charity events happening around. And I came across these two young folks, Taya and Landon Walker, had a special reason for being out this past weekend with their Kool-Aid and cookie stand. They're raising money for Relay for Life, and they've got a special reason why. So we got down there to the camera, age 6 and age 4. And this is very exciting. If this is any part of the future of what we're going to see community support from these young folks, well, then we're very happy about that. But take a look. We're going to go down and talk to Taya and Landon Walker at their Kool-Aid and cookie stand. Take a look at this. So we got a special guest here on the show this week. We've got a couple of young people here who've got something special they want to share. Can you tell me your name?
Landon.
And what's your name?
Taya.
Taya, Landon and Taya. And what have you got going down here? You've got a special event, the Relay for Life. What's that all about?
Well, our grandma passed away, so we wanted to like get some money because in June there's gonna be a walk and for my grandma.
Okay, so it's the Relay for Life. So it's for cancer, and she passed away of that. Okay, so you wanted to raise some money to help with cancer, is that right? So what have you got going on here that you did? Can you look at the camera and tell everybody?
So we did a Kool-Aid stand with some cookies, and then we got everybody to come around, and they paid, and then we gave like a whole bunch.
So you're donating the money, right? And I heard you raised about $250, is that right? That's awesome. I think that's great what you're doing. Are you happy about what all the people that came out today? You want to just look at the camera and say thanks to everybody?
Thank you.
All right, and coming up June the 14th is the Relay for Life for Cancer, and that's going to be happening here in Sarnia. And we'll talk more about where that is on the show. Let's go back to the studio. Thank you both. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, Taya and Landon, thank you so much for allowing me to be down there and visit you at your Kool-Aid stand. Taya and Landon raised about $250 to going towards Relay for Life, and of course, very personal, losing their grandmother to the fight against cancer about a year ago. I think it's wonderful, Taya and Landon, that you got out there and come up with this idea and wanted to do this to support a great cause. And let us know the next time you're ever going to have another lemonade or cookie stand, and we'll get back there to see you for sure. So Taya and Landon, congratulations on your success of raising $250 for the Relay for Life. Now, continuing on more of always looking to see what's happening around town to take your kids out to, and where do you go to eat and do all this stuff? Well, Brownstones has launched their new kids menu. Yes, that's right. Brownstones has a kids menu, and it's quite a menu, let me tell you. And we got down to Brownstones to take some footage and put together this cute little commercial to show you why it's okay to take your kids to Brownstones. Take a look. We'll be right back.
Young couple on the rollerblades, rolling through, life is great, holding hands and eating ice cream, you stand and watch the light through the rain, wow, you and Jane.
Awesome! Out of control! Unreal!
All right, well, there you have Brownstones launching their new kids menu. Congratulations, Brownstones. I got to tell you, it was there was some yummy, delicious plates down there, and got to eat some of it as well. Of course, they've got a great breakfast menu going down there on the weekends as well. But now with the new kids menu, yes, it's okay to take your kids down to Brownstones. Get down there and check it out. All right, well, of course, continuing on with INDIEFEST. Very successful it's been so far, and we're thanking everybody who's been a sponsor, been a part of, bought a ticket, come out and support independent music. We've got some more lined up. INDIEFEST Part 4, happening June the 22nd. Tickets are already available and starting to sell. Available down at Pickers Alley, Sarnia Rocks, and, of course, Cheeky Monkey. But here is what you can expect. Ladies of Rock is what it's going to be all about. Ladies of Independent Rock. Take a look at this to see who's coming to INDIEFEST Part 4. we have it, June 22nd, IndieFest Part 4. It's all about the ladies of independent rock and roll music. Going to be happening down the Stubborn Mule, June 22nd. Tickets available down at Cheeky Monkey, Pickers Alley, and Sarnia Rocks. Also available at indiefest.ca online. Well, what's coming up this weekend? Very excited. Artwalk 2013 coming to Sarnia once again. Lots of entertainment, arts and cultural and everything you want to get down there. Both Saturday and Sunday, June the 1st and 2nd. And some very special guests coming downtown. In the afternoon, it's Drum Circle. We'll be down in the corner of Christina and Cromwell. That's right in front of Cheeky Monkey there. Check them out for sure. And then start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Juno nominees, the Strumbrellas, will be playing their music down in the Cultural District. And I'm very excited for this one. It's a reunion party with Laughing Sam's Breakdown. These guys been around a long time, played in many different bands, very, very well known. Coming back together 4 o'clock in the afternoon to play some of their music. And later on in the evening, 8 o'clock, M. Griner will be playing in the Beer Garden down at the Artwalk 2013. So lots to see down there, both Saturday and Sunday. Get the kids, get yourself, put them in the buggies, whatever you got to do, and get down and support Artwalk 2013. Now, don't forget, if you want to be here on the show, you've got a nonprofit event, a charity event, a festival, whatever you think is important, send me an email to the show at davidburrows.ws, and I'll do what I can to catch you right here on the show. All right, well, to wrap up this week, I thought it'd be really cool. This is an older video, but it is on YouTube. My friends from Laughing Sam's Breakdown, they did this one quite a few years ago. It's a song called Cigarette. So take a look at this, Laughing Sam's Breakdown. Have a great week and an even better weekend. We'll see you next time right here on the show. Bye for now.
It's like a cigarette that smoke just because it's there. This is all I ever needed until things just kill. And the feel of our fingernails up across my hair might have been worthwhile. Let's down and never stare. We said talks, so don't breathe, gotta stand on the feet. And there's no other place I'd rather be. All the songs seem to pull me up out of my chair, just to go home and sing about the lapless long hair, yeah. I don't need to do it, what I do need to know how. So long walk home, might as well need to go. I don't need to do it, what I don't even know how. So long walk home, might as well need to go. Ah, give me a kiss, she said. Ah, give me a kiss. Well, she was cried out, dried out, tried out, lied out. Just never from the blow. She says she wants to go, yeah. Let's go, Mom. Give me a kiss, she said. Give me a kiss. Well, she's cried out, tried out, tried out, lied out. Just knew from the blow. She says she wants to go, yeah.